You're going to love this. Now you're in the museum. This is a first-class museum. You see that staircase? That's 7 stories.
At 430,000 square feet, the $500 million building of biblical proportions,
this is brilliant,
sits in the heart of Washington, D.C.
Capitol is 3 blocks that way.
Now, the precious artifacts aren't on display just yet. They're under tight security at an Oklahoma warehouse, but we were able to obtain photos of the items before they're placed in the museum. Some of Paul's letter to the Romans from the 3rd or 4th century, and this small bronze Judean coin issued in 132 A.D., and this, the Gospels and Old and New Testament manuscripts from the 6th century. Many of the Green family's artifacts will be displayed here, and the museum will borrow even more.
The Vatican Library will be in there. The Vatican seldom, if ever, loans out things, but they're loaning some of their antiquities to us.
Perhaps the most iconic part of the Museum of the Bible
LED light
will be this.
There it goes.
A 140 feet LED video board across the ceiling of the grand lobby.
What's your favorite part?
I like the Nazareth village because it puts you right back into 1st century Nazareth. They took pictures of 1st century homes in Nazareth. We still have some. Took pictures of these rocks, had all their measurements, came back, had them replicated into concrete. See, looks just like the oil lamps. That's exactly what they look like.
Here in the Nazareth Village at the Museum of the Bible, it is still under construction, but wanted to show you these beautiful murals all over the walls. Now, these were actually done by a native Oklahoman.
We want to make sure that everything is authenticated, and there's very little artistic license. So there's a lot of communication with scholars and archaeologists.
And he says he's most proud of the Second Temple, one of his paintings in the Nazareth exhibit.
We were able to stand right there, and this archway, even today, you can see just the stones, some of the stones popping out of the wall. And it's almost chilling because you know that you're standing on stone pavers that was 1st century, that disciples and Jesus, they would have stood there.
Almost every person here will tell you, I'm here because of the cause. These great folks from Oklahoma came up with this vision.
But the museum hasn't been without controversy. In July, Hobby Lobby paid $3 million to settle a civil suit with the government. Prosecutors said the company bought artifacts and mislabeled them in order to smuggle the items out of the Middle East.
What is your answer to those people who think that they illegally smuggled items?
Well, that happened about 10 years ago, and I can safely tell you that none of the artifacts that the museum owns or will display were involved in that investigation whatsoever. In addition to that, we've hired an outside third party to take a look at the provenance or the history of those artifacts that we do own.
As far as the Green family is concerned, the controversy is behind them, and in front of them, the opportunity to make the ancient text come to life.
If you look about where that tree is where Jesus is thought to have given the Sermon on the Mount. We're making history, and we're doing something very, very meaningful.